Welcome to EE World. I'm Martin Rowe. We visited the Anritsu booth at the 2022 International Microwave Symposium in Denver, Colorado, which took place the week of June 20th. We're going to see a demonstration of Anritsu's 4-port vector network analyzer, VNA, that can cover in a single sweep frequencies from 70 kilohertz to 220 gigahertz. With that kind of range, it can cover all of the cellular frequencies in use today, including millimeter wave, plus frequencies being used in research for possible use in 6G. It's all based on the company's Vector Star VNA series. Naveed Kataria is going to give us a demonstration of the capabilities of the VNA as well as the modules used to connect to the devices under test.
Hello and welcome to IMS 2022, and we are at Anritsu booth today. I'm Naveed Kataria. I'm the product marketing manager for Anritsu VNA benchtop product line, and you can see here we are showcasing a 4-port 70 kilohertz to 220 gigahertz single sweep vector network analyzer here, and along with that we are also showing a spectrum analyzer, which is the world's first 70 kilohertz to 220 gigahertz single sweep spectrum analyzer available. So as you can see here, this is our setup for a complete 4-port 70 kilohertz to 220 gigahertz single sweep VNA, and these are our own millimeter wave modules wherein we basically multiply the frequencies coming from the mainframe VNA and we go right up to 220 gigahertz with the help of these modules. The connector here basically is a 0.6 millimeter connector here because as you go higher the frequency, the coax connector goes smaller and smaller in size, right? So what we are showing here is these two ports are making VNA measurements and the other ports are making spectrum analyzer measurement. Now, since we have a 4-port, and this is the world's first 4-port vector network analyzer as well, a lot of customers who are doing on-wafer measurements, they would like to have a differential probe because they need to probe their devices, which is on a wafer with a probe station. So we partnered with MPI, and on the right hand side you can see this is a MPI differential probe. These are the same 2 millimeter wave modules that I just explained now, going up to 220 gigahertz, and then we have a differential probe having a GSG at the probe tip. So now customers or users can actually model their devices and characterize their devices right up to 220 gigahertz and also do spectrum analysis.
Okay, can you explain the boxes, what each one does? It looks like you've got two that add to the overall bandwidth on top of your spectrum analyzer, and perhaps is that one that is adding the ports 3 and 4? Is that what we have?
Yes, so this is the beauty of the Vector Star solution from Anritsu. If you want to start with a 70 gigahertz 2-port VNA, all you need is this box at the top. Now, if in future you want to extend the 2 ports to a 4-port, because you might have differential devices or 4-port devices, you need to add this second box to the main VNA, and bingo, it becomes a 4-port VNA. Now in future, if you want to extend from 70 gigahertz to say 110 gigahertz 2-port system, all you need to have is this 2-port VNA and the third box that we are showing here for millimeter wave extension, and these two modules which can extend the frequency right up to 110. All right, in the next few upcoming years, you say, now I want to have a 4-port broadband system going up to either 145 or 220 gigahertz. So you add in one more box at the bottom, which is shown here. You add another of these 2 millimeter wave modules, and now you have a fully functional broadband sweeping 4-port vector network analyzer, which can characterize all your devices right from 70 kilohertz to 220 gigahertz.